Hello everybody and welcome back to For the King with EP12 episode 12. We're going to start this episode by dipping into the lore store because in the last couple of episodes we've picked up a lot of lore. We now have 35 lore, so we might as well spend it. And as we get now at the stage where boats are going to be important, I think it's time to invest in some things that are going to help us when we are on the water. The main two that I've been looking at, I've had a little scroll through, I've had a little look. Oh, that was a bad graphical glitch, wasn't it? There's nothing in here that I particularly want. There's no like weapons or any armor I really want that much. So what I have pointed out is this guy here, who's a lighthouse. So he reveals a large area of hexes when we enter it. So that'll be excellent. And the other one is a Kraken Warden. The Kraken Warden is a sailor's greatest ally. When braving the depths, ignites one of these lanterns will keep the Kraken away from the area. The Kraken is a very similar to, if you watched, what is it called? Pirates of the Caribbean. That's the word I was looking for. Pirates of the Caribbean. If you've watched that, the Kraken's in that. That is very similar to this. It comes up, it stops your boat, you have to fight it, then it disappears. It does a lot of damage to your boat, and you don't particularly want that, because it can slow you down. It can ruin your runs, because you might want to get there and get somewhere in a certain amount of time, and the Kraken stops you doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up these little boosts that will help us out, and then we'll keep 15 in the bank for later on. I would like to do different runs of different characters, so we're going to save them for another day. We're going to probably buy some different characters in the future. Now, let me load up the game, and I will catch you when I'm there. Here we are then, just after the Dark Cave. We are in a decent position, but we need to try and get a couple of things done. The first one is we need to go and find and solve the Forgotten Cellar, which is down in the Burning Forest, which is this area just down here. So we need to go down here and do that. We could also do with like visiting maybe Fire Elm to pick up some stuff from them. Also maybe go pop over to Devil's Wharf up here, because I think they might have like a quest for us, and that'd be something to go to. So I think that is what we're going to start off with. We're going to pick up the party, and we shall head up to Devil's Wharf to see if there is any good bounties or anything, or stuff like that. So let's have a little look. What have we got? What have we got? Gold. Gold. If you eliminate an acid jelly residing in the rogue allies. I don't really want to face an acid jelly because they're a pain in the backside to deal with. Don't really want a tinder pouch. We can review some chaos. This is a pretty bad one that I don't really care about at all. I have just noticed that this guy's popped up the dialogue and there is chaos back there. Could drop some chaos. See, the item's bad. The gold is 120 gold. The gold's alright. Like, it's 120 gold, so that's all fine and dandy, but not really too bothered. We're going to pick up the love letter. We're going to the Sanctum of Haste to in the Rogue Islands. We're going to deliver the love letter there. So it's a little bit of a trip for us, but somewhere I think we're going to go that way. Oh, it's just over there. That's an easy little trip for us. So we can just pop there and deliver that. We'll continue our go. We're just going to have a little check of the market very quickly to make sure if there's anything else. Leave. Go there. Pick up. Check the market very quickly to see if there's anything I really want. I don't want to cut too much out, but I just bought all of the Godsbeard from this place, so I can now just transfer all the Godsbeard over to Vila, so she has all of the Godsbeard in the world. So we're going to do that, so she's now back up to 6 Godbeard, which is handy to have. There's nothing else in there really that I wanted, so we're going to start with our travels instead. Let's pick up the party and let's head towards this Sanctum to complete this love letter quest for a little bit of XP, which will put Vila and Seymour closer to their next levels, the same as T. Davy. T. Davy might even get really close to it, so we'll be in a good position to take on the Warlocks Volcano very soon. Is that you? See, I don't know. I haven't played all of the Scourges in this game, so I don't know who is who. That is my problem. That is a crabby guy. I don't want to face him. He looks scary. He looks scary indeed, and we will pop down into here and finally get to the Sanctum this turn. It's taken us a little bit of a while, but we finally have gotten there, and we've done that. We cannot devote because we already have devotes on all of our characters, but that is something in the future that we know. If we go and lose a devote off one of these characters because they die, they lose one of their sanctums, we can come here and pick a fresh one up for them, which is handy to have. And we are now going to head south because I'd like to head into this fire area. Try and find this this Forgotten Cellar, which is going to be a fight up against an acid boy. He is a acid something. Shallow Reef. We have a chance of a shipwreck, 1% success. We do have one focus point. If I leave it to Vila, she's going to be alright. Let's just have an attempt. Let's have a go. We got a success. What did we get? What did we get? We got a level up. That's nice. And I think that was about it. I'll take a level up, because that is now at level 6 for T-Davy. That is excellent to have. Let's slowly etch our way down so we can work out where we want to be landing. And here is a wreckage that I'm going to leave alone, because I do not want to be facing that. Because I don't know what the mystery box is, and if the mystery box is a Kraken, that might ruin my day. So we're going to ignore that one. And then we'll come on to land, onto a new area that we haven't really been in yet, to see what guys we have to face and what troubles we have in our way. Let's leave that. And let's head onto land. What are you? You are a level 4 witch. It's not too bad, is it? You are a level 5 bridge troll. This area is very tight. Like, there's only a couple of pathways. You compare that to over here, like where all the pathways are open and you're free to move. This place is quite the opposite. So we're going to have to just keep on moving. Let's just stay there. Wait there, son. Wait there, I need Vila in range for a fight against this troll. Leave the ship alone. That is the one thing that annoys me. It keeps telling you, do you want to pick up your guys? And I'm like, no, I just want to move. Thank you very much. You are an evil bard who's just come into range of that. Bridge troll. Is that just going to be a bridge troll fight? That is going to be a bridge troll fight. And it is Seaball, so we might as well try an ambush. It's a failure, meaning the bridge troll is going to go first, which is not ideal because he has got 72 health, and that is a lot of damage. That is a humongous amount of damage. I'm going to start blasting away, or do I heal up Seymour? Do I heal up Seymour or do I blast away? Can I do 72 damage before he gets a go? No. So a heal is priority. The problem with a heal is that it's more expensive. Like, you should be trying to heal in town, so I'm going to use a blast, which is 8 damage, which was pretty pathetic, but I am then going to taunt and make that a guaranteed attack, so he is not going to attack Seymour. Maybe Seymour can then just do a normal shot for as much damage as he can. The troll will then attack T-Davy as hard as he can. 18 damage, he has stunned T-Davy, but we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks before the bridge troll gets going in. And T-Davy can soak up damage all day long because of his high armor stat, 21 armor, which is massive, 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 and it is excellent. The higher you can get that number on your tank, the higher he can just take on enemies like this and not deal with anything. Just going to stab away for the final 7 health. And that is effectively, if we want the ambush, Seymour would have probably had a chance to go first, and we might have been able to get T-Davy in for a go to then taunt before he even attacked. If that was the case, we wouldn't have suffered any damage at all. The ambush failed, which did mean that we had to deal with the extra damage that was going to come our way, which is a shame. But it's just one of those things, you suppose. Notice that all of these are like lit up yellow, like we haven't discovered any of them. So I feel like going a separate different paths to try and discover this new cellar might be a good idea. So I'm tempted with T-Davy just to pop over here very quickly and then just nip him back, just because I want to discover some of these hexes, just in case the cellar or an item or something is hiding in those areas. Vila can then wander forward. Oh dear, you are a Frosted Craig. Frosted Craig that I could ambush. Oh, 86%. 86% is gamble. We've got it. We have got it indeed. We have 4 attacks to do 63 damage against someone who has 12-12. Wow. Wow. So, Vila's got 2 turns. Vila has got 2 turns. Do I have anything to help Vila out here? No. No, I do not. I would like to maybe get Vila some focus points, but I can't do that. I'm going to have to gamble with the time jump, which is not ideal. Works off, we get T-Davy in play. So Seymour can shoot, and it has to be a pierced shot, because otherwise it's not going to do any damage. That is only 2 damage anyway. And looking at this, I might run. In all seriousness, I might run. Let's do a stab, because T. Davy is going to have one more turn, so we are going to stab for 19 damage. Vila's then going to have another turn. We'll try time jump if we can. That does work. We're going to bring T. Davy forward, so he has another turn in a row, because he can stab, and that is piercing armour. That is blocked. That is a shame. But we are then going to taunt and guarantee that's a taunt, because I don't want him to target Seymour, because if he does that, Seymour could die. That is 21 damage. See, that's 21 damage on a guy who has 21 armour. That would have been in the 40s, and that would have been Seymour out of this. We need a good snipe shot to set us up well. That's 40 damage to do. Holy moly. Can we get... We have to time jump. There is no point in doing a blast at 15 damage, a perfect roll. That is a fizzle. I probably should have healed. I can gamble. I can gamble that Seymour's going to get a perfect roll and he's going to kill him, or I can taunt and hope that I get the 90% taunt roll. We're going to have to taunt, because if we don't taunt, Seymour could die, and that's a mistake. Oh dear, oh dear. We're in trouble here. If he hits Seymour, I think Seymour's dead, and I've made a fatal mistake. He has targeted Vila, and she dodges. That is very, very lucky. Very, very, very lucky. 4 attacks to do the damage. We're going to time jump. That's a fizzle again. Stab. We need to dump damage into this guy. That's a critical, meaning he has 14 health left. Let's try the snipe shot and hope we get a perfect roll. We do, and that is the kill. We rid our luck a little bit there. We rid our luck. We could have lost the Sanctum on a Seymour. In fairness, there's a chance you don't mind losing that one. Not exactly ideal, though. That is a straight upgrade on the hat that he has, so we will take that. And we will move on to the next little bit of business. I want to get to Fire Elm without any more issues, because I like to heal up. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Yeah, see. We're going to need to heal up. We're going to need to meditate. We're going to need to get as much stuff back as we can, because otherwise we could be in trouble. See, we'll just step what that is. A random curse, we're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave that alone and leave that for T. Davy to do on the way through. Services-wise, we'll stay at the inn and heal up as well. It's another great thing to do. We do gain 2 focus points back from that. Not exactly all of them, but it's a good amount. And here's a chance for T. Davy to get a next level of an 81% chance roll. Do I end this turn, skip it, gamble that it's not going to disappear, then go back to it with a focus point and guarantee the 100% roll? That's probably the better way of going. We need to just get Vila out, exploring somewhat on our own, just so we can get a few areas. There is a pool that will allow us to teleport. That is handy. We can then teleport into different locations. We'll question what this is. And we have found the Forgotten Cellar, so we know exactly where we'll be going for that. The interesting thing with the Forgotten Cellar is that it is a 1v1 fight, so we've got to work out what character we want to take into that fight. So that is going to be the only thing. We've just skipped 1 turn on Vila because she failed that, despite it being 71%. I could have waited for Seymour, but I decided not to. Who would I actually like to take on this fight? I don't really know, if I'm honest, because it's a serious thing. It's like, I took Seymour in here. I think if I am going to take Seymour in here, I need to think about the inventory and stuff like that. He has got the weakest items. He has got the weakest armor and other bits like that. And acid is very, very dangerous, and it can take it can destroy your items, armor and stuff like that. So we need to be a little bit careful. I'm going to just wait you there. Just wait you there 1 second, though. Just so I can deal with T. Davy, just so I don't forget about this. So, market, what do we have in here? Do we have anything that I should have been picking up very quickly? Talent and luck. No. That bandit helmet's not bad, is it? That's pretty decent. That might be something. Oh, there's a sword that does 26 damage, but that is okay. There's a lance for Seymour that would allow him to up his damage, but he would lose the distance effect. That is a very, very good little item to have that we may pick up. We're then going to swap this item with the uncommon item when we face scourges or not. So I will buy and equip that, because of the odd free herb you can pick up is an excellent thing to pick up. That is 5 evasion there as well, 4 armour, so there are some good items in here. We'll pick up another God's Beard. And we will also... Oh, I got rid of all of his gold. Got rid of all of his gold, didn't I? Got rid of all of his gold. Drats. He can't stay, he can't stay. I've got items to sell. It's okay, we've got items to sell. Damage against spirits. Do I really care about that? I should be keeping that. That is quite good. We'll get rid of them boots. We'll keep that, we'll keep that. We'll probably keep that. No, we'll get rid of that. And that weapon, the war axe. We're not going to be using the war axe. I've just decided that we're not going to be using it, so we'll get rid of it. Is that enough for gold now to stay at the inn? Stay at the inn? That is enough gold to stay at the inn. Excellent. So he can now heal up and get his focus points back. Vila's skipped a turn. She's lost and found, so that's her out of this turn. Do I send Seymour in? Do I send Seymour in? I would like to bring a Panics. Potentially. Just because it would be the better idea. Is there anything I can give him just to help him out a touch in this one? I might want to give him a couple of God's Beers just to help him out a little bit, so we will do that. We'll just send over a couple of God's Beer to Seymour before he goes into this 1v1 fight in the cavern very quickly. So we're going to do that, and then we'll end the episode. Enter alone. That is the only issue with this fight. It is a 1v1. Up against an acid blob. I can't do a voice because he doesn't say anything. And he has lit me on fire in seconds. That is not what we want. No. But since it's a straight shot, he's got no armour, he's got no anything else. He's got no resistance or anything, so it's just a straight DPS fight, really. Who can do the most damage the fastest. And the fact that we have 2 turns to do some extra shots, I'm going to drop 1 focus point in to try and help it out. And now he's potentially 1 to 2 shots away. So that is a dodge. So we have dodged the acid, which is excellent to see. And that bow will leave it with 4 health to go, which is an easy 1v1 really. We are over leveled it. We've set the level 6 in, which is probably the correct idea because we've put the level 6 up against a level 4. And there is 3 more lore books. Excellent. We will take that. And here is a dull spear that... See, I think we've kind of skipped a couple of bits of this item. We should have probably gone and got a little bit earlier, so we're a little bit ahead of it. We'll collect it, because it's money. We'll turn it into gold, but it's a little bit of a waste of time. The chaos has diminished. We have a chance. Another -1 to the chaos, which means that is now off the board, meaning we just have to worry about this guy, which I don't know where he is. So... he might be that volcano up top, I'm not 100% sure, and we have unlocked the King's Maze, which is a place where many a run can end. Many a run can end in the King's Maze, so we need to be fully prepared for that. We have no rush on that one. We did not complete the Rogue Island love letter thing. Why did we not complete the Rogue Island love letter thing? I'm confused. I am confused at that one. I might have derped up on that. Let's just wander down here because there's a couple of hexes undiscovered, just in case there's something here. Oh, we have found a Temple of Darkness, home of the Disciple. Defeat the Scourge within before it wakes up on the timeline, or be prepared to suffer its consequences. We have just found another Scourge. It is a level 6. Yet again, we're not in a bad position to face that, so we'll probably just wait up there. And before I just end the episode, I'm going to pop over here and complete this blood ritual because it is a free level for T. Davy, which will put him level 7, which is excellent to see. I cannot use focus points because I ignored this little thing, which means you cannot focus. So we are going to attempt it, and we got the full roll, which is 172 XP, which is a level up to level 7. And that puts us in better position to facing level 6, because we're a level 6, and a level 7 now, which is wonderful. We will end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. This has been For the King. We're slowly getting onto it. We've got a Scourge of the Sky. We've got Insight, should I say. We've got another Scourge up in the north in the volcano. We've got another Chaos that's just entered the map. We've got to go and fight the King's Maze very soon as well. I might off screen very quickly just nip up and do this quest because I'm an absolute donut. That annoyed me, so I might just very quickly nip up, do that quest, and nip back in between episodes because I think that's going to be a little bit of a waste of your time. I don't want to skip too much, don't want to cut too much, but that's something I don't mind cutting because that's just a bit of a waste of your time. It's just moving, unless we die on the way, I suppose. I might keep it in just in case there's a Kraken. I'll commentate it and then I'll see in the edit. Anyway, I've tried to do an outro for about 5 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. TW1, like, subscribe, and peace out.